Hi, Michael.
Good morning.
How's it going?
Everything's going good. Everything's going real good.
Well, that's pretty good. Thank you for coming in and meet with me again.
No problem. No problem.
Okay.
Thanks for all the help you've been giving me.
Oh, yeah, no problem. It's my pleasure to help you.
Thank you.
How has everything been going since our last meeting?
Everything's been going good. Everything's been going good. You know, just been keeping up with my physical therapy. So
Oh, and how often do you go to physical therapy?
I go to physical therapy every day, with the exception of Sundays. So yeah, I mean, they're teaching me. I'm getting real good at using my prosthetic leg. Um, the feeling is starting to come back a little bit in my hand.
Oh, that's pretty
So, yeah, I'm learning how to, use my hand again, without the nerve twitching.
Oh, that's pretty good. And is the physical therapy helping you regardless of the pain that you go through?
Um, yeah, for the most part, it helps with the pain. It helps out a lot with my range of motion. Again, I'm starting to, learn how to use my hand again, and I'm also, getting a lot better on being able to walk around with, one leg. So everything's going pretty good with physical therapy.
Okay, that's pretty good. And you still have the support from your family?
Um, yes, well, I got some bad news last week. Um, my dad recently had a heart attack, so it's been kind of hard for my mom to come up to the hospital and check on me and him. At the same time, we're in two different hospitals.
Oh, that's really, really tough for her to go through that. And how are you dealing with that as your own um, stress level?
Um, well, a lot of the stress kind of comes from not knowing his condition. So I try to make sure that I call my mom and get an update on how my dad's doing, at least once a day. That kind of keeps me grounded and at ease. I also do a lot of exercising, outside of my physical therapy, because my physical therapy is only maybe 20 minutes a day. So I use the gym here at the hospital and also walk around the ward, just to get some exercise in. So that's how I deal with it.
Well, that's pretty good to like at least do something to get your mind off a bit, and it's for your own good. I think that's a pretty good idea to just
Okay.
get your mind off of it. And how is your mom dealing with it? Just
Um, it's kind of rough on her, knowing that her husband and her son are both in the hospital. Um, she recently asked for me to move back in, with them, and I'm strongly considering it. I haven't made a concrete answer yet, but strongly considering it.
well, how you feel about moving in with them when you get out of the hospital? Last time when we met, you didn't want to move back with your parent. You wanted to be independent and live on your own. How you feel about them asking you to move back with them?
Um, Again, I still kind of want to be. I want to have my own place. I don't want this handicap to stop me. But since the issues that my dad have had, I'm again starting to strongly consider moving back in because I think that will give me the opportunity to help my mom when I can, and also she'll be in the home, so she can help me out too if there's anything.
Okay, so you consider to moving back with your family.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good idea because you will have a support system there when you needed your mom or somebody to help you out. So if that's your decision, I think that's a pretty good decision to make.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks for the advice. I really think that may be the best move for me. So I think that's what I may do.
Okay. Well, last time we met, we also kind of like go through other house application.
Hmm.
So are you still getting consider those house application or?
Well, I did. I know you wanted me to fill them out, so I did fill them out completely. I don't want to turn in the housing application just yet because I want to move in. I basically made up my mind to move in with my parents,
Okay.
so I don't want that. I don't want my application to get in the way of somebody else who may need, housing. at that time. So
Okay, but you're gonna consider that later on.
right. So I guess maybe I can give it to you to submit, or maybe I can hold on to it. I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, definitely. I can go ahead and turn it in for you if you want me to.
Okay.
Okay.
And I mean, is that like, does that put me on a waiting list, or is it?
Well, for the housing situation, they have a long waiting list.
Mhm.
So turning it in right now when you're going to be spending a few months with your family, I think it's a good idea. So it's going to give you time on the waiting list. Sometimes it go up to a year to 6 months on the waiting list
Okay.
until your time come. So by the time your time come in the waiting list, and you're already going to be ready to move to your own place. So I think it's a pretty good idea turning it in right now
Okay.
and
Wow.
just wait with your family.
6 months. That's a long time.
Yeah,
to wait
it's a
for this.
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay, well, I've already filled it out. It's back up in my room. So, once I'm done, I'm sure you'll probably be leaving by the end of the day. So, I can just come down and drop it in your mailbox.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can wait. You can turn it back to me, or you can drop it right in my mailbox. And last time we also talks about your VA benefit.
Mm-hmm.
How is that coming?
I also filled that one out too. There was some things on there that I really didn't understand, but I took it to the VA coordinator. She sat down with me and helped me fill it out, and she also told me some of the things that I may qualify for that may help with my medical bills and some of the rent that I may have to pay, once I do get my own place.
Oh, okay. And did they make it clear for you what kind of benefit you're going to be qualified for, or what kind of medical bill you will be receiving?
No, she didn't make it clear. She just kind of touched on some things that general veterans, in my case, are, you know, are eligible for. So, but I think I do have a meeting with her next week. So she did take the application and she did submit it. So she may have some more specific
Okay.
benefits for me. So later on.
Is she going to go through the application with you, detail, or she's just going to go through it briefly?
Yeah, she's just gonna go through it. Well, she turned it in already, so yeah, she'll basically in detail go over it with me. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I think that's a pretty good move that you turn in your VA benefit application.
Okay.
So pretty much that would not hold you back a lot. So they will make a decision real quick with how long it's going to take for you to start receiving your benefit.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's a pretty good move.
Okay.
Okay. Other than that, what other thing been going on?
Well, I kind of heard from my girlfriend.
Oh, how did that go?
Yeah, well, she called, but I didn't answer the phone.
Okay. And mind telling me a little bit why you didn't answer the phone?
Yeah, it's just I got a lot going on now, and I'm kind of skeptical of reintroducing her into my life right now after she kind of abandoned me. So I'm just taking it slow. I was excited to hear from her. I can't front, but I just want to make sure I'm making the right decision for me.
Well, it's your decision, whatever you decide to make, and for your own good. If you decide not to take that, I think it's a pretty good idea for you.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much what we're going through it today is just figure out more information and how is your physical therapy going and everything. So we can meet back next week and see how every process of everything is going.
Okay.
If you're willing to.
Yeah, I enjoy coming and seeing and talking to you. So yeah, every time I see you, things end up getting better for me.
Well, that's pretty good that we're making move and toward your goal.
Right.
Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you again, Michael. I'll probably see you next week.
Yeah, you'll definitely see me next week.
It was nice meeting you.
Okay, thank you.
You too.